We see an Enchantress Pango opening from Secret and Luna Witch Doctor for bait.
And he's finding his level 2 now, which is also going to help him have a secondary way of dealing with the bat through the slow. But they're going to try here.
Yeah, they're going to try 4 stacks of sticky napalm. Their Fissure incoming. I don't even know if he needs it. Swashbuckle into the other side of the trees. Okay. They still see him. Can he continue to chase? Pops the mango. That's 7 charges now. Puppy continues his rampage on couriers. But the first blood goes to last hero on the Bat Rider.
Then she's playing in the off lane against an over-leveled Abaddon who can get help from any of the supports, and then she has nowhere to run to.
I think we're going to see a kill mid lane. Yep. Dendy getting a gank here from his old teammate Puppy with that Mud Golem. It's actually about to expire, but when it expires, 2 little babies come out and they destroy you. That's exactly what happens here.
You know, Fishman can't rotate for a minute. Looking at Puppy here.
Ooh, top lane. Swashbuckle with the Aphotic Shield applied. They don't want to do too much damage because it might kill Chrysalis, and it does with that Fissure. Dooms his teammate, and he looks to be next on the list. Oh, but Fishman is here. Zai taking extremely heavy damage, but it's not going to matter. Does finally go down, but it's a 2-for-1. Matu. Okay. He dies under the tower with the Maledict applied as well.
Interesting.
It is 2 levels. A nice Fairy Fire keeping Fishman alive. There is support in the way of the position 1 Abaddon again on the way. Matu looking for this potential kill. Last year is already Fireflied. Swashbuckle will connect. Aphotic Shield applied to Zai. Looks like he's going to go all in for this. Looks like they'll find it. Will he burn? Nope. He shall survive again. Getting out with little HP. Gonna get the Bat Rider.
And in the meantime, pressure's mounting in the mid lane. Puppy and Nisha. Dendy needs 1 CS for level 6. There's no creeps dying. Oh no.
The familiar did die, but it wasn't enough experience, I don't think. And Storm.
Oh my god.
He gets twice.
He gets 6 as he gets knocked by the cog for the kill.
That is really unfortunate. Now Fishman might be next on the list here, and indeed he is. So a 2-for-0 as Yapzor lives on another hero for Secret, just living with this.
Even as Tranks and Clock, so he can stick around. He doesn't need to go base and full reset. I think, in my mind, this is probably the single best position for in the game to get this item on almost always as your first item. Tranquils and Clock and any mana item is just so good. You just keep putting that pressure. Matu will get killed here.
My goodness.
Went too deep, and they rotated a lot of heroes. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. If he was level, even if he was level 6, I don't think so. But Luna in the top lane, my goodness, kills all over the place. Fishman does have his cask, and the Maledict is applied.
Oh, he got 6 from the wave. Ult.
And let's see if he tries to TP. It doesn't have a TP on him right now, but the Maledict looks like it's going to run out just in time. Very little HP. He just goes down to the right click. And the familiars will not be able to finish up to tier 1, and it will be denied as a result. Top lane, Yapzor takes a spill. It ends up being a 1-for-1 between the Clockwork and Bat Rider.
He doesn't have TP on Luna. He started pushing this top tower together with just the Bat Rider and didn't have TP. That was so easy for Zai.
Quite fast.
That Fissure.
Swash is there, but here's the cast into the Fissure, into the death. So Zai biting off a little bit too much there.
And then the Pango. Okay, so Pango's getting Vlad's, so that means Matu's definitely not doing that. Rush Solar. Don't know if he likes it. Maybe they want the Solar in this.
Hook shot. Yep, Fishman. He gets off the Maledict, but will die shortly after. Looks like last hero is going to be next, so good execution here from Secret, as they will, in all likelihood, just group up with this Zoo to kill this tier 1.
It's such a crazy spell when you look at it. It's a 6-second hard dispel that blocks damage and deals damage. What an insane skill. Imagine if another hero had this spell.
Oh, I could have these discussions forever. Last hero, he's going to scout out the Roshan. It's very low at this point. Hookshot comes in from Yapzor into the Swashbuckle. And yeah, he will literally just die there. Cass comes in. Here comes Dendy as well. He steals the Aegis. Beautifully done into an Echo Slam onto multiple heroes. Well, no follow-up after the fact, though, as Witch Doctor will die as well. A triple kill for Nisha. So Bait does take the Aegis, but at what cost, as some great people would say, Cinder. That is an ultra kill for Nisha.
That was such
lord.
So I've seen this on Shaker. I've seen it work sometimes against Clock, but most of the time it actually feels underwhelming. Like you end up, yeah, you survive the Clock, but then you can't get that big echo that you really need.
Oh, last shot bottom lane, by the way. Yeah, Bad Rider's done though. But like you said, Clockwork Cogs. I feel like that needs to change, by the way, for if Clockwork ever becomes a god tier hero again. Easiest counter in the world. Oh, another courier for Puppy? Nope. 5 up on the cliff and dead. By the way, is it 5 up or sup?
It's 5 up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it is.
It could be the Leet Speak sup.
It's 5 up.
Nobody knows yet. Okay.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Matsu almost has his Radiance. What have we got coming for bait? So Luna is now finishing a 16-minute Dom. It's not looking good for Crystallis. And while Dendi had a great start in the mid lane, his farm has definitely slowed down compared to the others.
Again.
Oh, failed the Cog knockback actually. Yeah. Uncharacteristic mistake from Yapsor. Could even cost him his life here.
And we'll see Eclipse now onto Puppy, but they're the familiars to tank up a lot of it. Looks like the Clockwork will die first. The rolling in from Zai looks like he's going to find the Witch Doctor. Might actually put Earthshaker on the other side of the cliff as well, but does find his way to the grave either way. Buyback onto the Witch Doctor now as the chase continues for bait.
They just don't have Lasso and they don't have Eclipse. They used it in the bottom fight, so they don't feel confident that they can win a team fight, and I don't think they can either. So what are they waiting for? They're kind of waiting for Luna to keep catching up. It's just way too far behind. Like the lane stage went poorly, but they didn't recover well after.
There's the Force Staff, but Yapsor plays around it. Echo Slam to follow though. Looks like the Clockwork will go down first. Matu, nice Death Ward cancel there as the borrow time goes off. So it'll be Fishman and the ES for Yapsor's Clock.
Shaker? Anisha feels super confident here going in. Oh, last year you don't want to be there. Gets caught in the
Rolling
birds.
Thunder. Bat Rider just keeps getting caught off guard over and over and over.
So ideally you would split them up a little bit. Oh, good hook shot.
Swashbuckle into hook shot. Yapsor. Looks like he's going to find a kill. More than likely, no. Witch Doctor's living for now. They're going to turn this around potentially. Storm Spirit actually gets bounced up onto the cliff. They're going to get the lasso, but there's a borrow time manually activated to dispel. Yeah, that was very weird. Storm Spirit trying to clear the wave. I don't want to backseat here, Sinner, because I'm only a divine/ancient player. But if bait, we're going to see a hook shot in here into the cogs as well. Force Staff still available for 5 up. Looks like he'll be okay. We're going to turn the cask around now. But here comes the roll from Zai onto 2 heroes with that fissure, using it to his advantage. And they're going to take out the Witch Doctor with ease and likely the Luna as well. Now the jump in from Dendi back into his base. The jump in from Dendi back into his base. He goes.
All right, here's a smoke. They're going to try something.
Oh, they get broken right away. There's a hook shot from Yapsor, but it's on to Dendi. Can they keep him in place with a soul assumption? Absolutely. Death Ward to follow, but it's very brief. Dendi does have buyback. Will probably expend it here right now. Very difficult to deal with. This Radiance and Hyperstone working towards his AC right now. Zai with the Vlads. There's the Echo Slam after the Force Staff. We'll see if it'd be enough with the buyback from Dendi, but the Luna evaporates before he even buys back, and Dendi diebacks immediately, and that should do it for game 1.
He jumped in and got hit by a Pango roll as he connected. Zai was basically on top of him. Another hook shot. Yeah. I mean, this is just, it's an outclass, right? It's shooting, right? It's no big surprise that this game ends here. Tough game for bait. They are underdogs, you know it going in, and now unfortunately they needed to win the Series 2-0.
Game 2 of the best of 3 between bait and Team Secret for the Beyond Epic League group stage.
It's like, on top of this, I don't think Drow is very good in Dota right now. I think it's one of the weakest carries for me personally. Alright, they caught Zai. They got a nice angle on him.
Zai pops the Fairy Fire. He's panicking. First blood to 5 up. Level 4.5 on Dendi versus almost level 6 on Matu. So a very stompy mid lane. 32-3 for the CS versus 13-4. So of course some of that is jungle creeps, but still. Top lane, we're gonna see a Fire Blast on the Fishman into an arrow, and Puppy will smack him down.
I don't know what, if I were to have a bet with you right now, like what odds I would give you for Radiant winning this game.
1,000 to 1, Cinder. I'll put $1 down.
Maybe not that extreme, but
Dendi
Every
is
dollar
level 6
counts.
now.
Maybe I should just take that bet and make another dollar.
Zai takes out last hero like that, but ugh. Maelstrom.
Should probably finish his treads first and then see how it's going.
Man, you are savage today, Cinder. Goodness.
I mean, are we watching the same game? How is he getting an X this game? Like, look at it.
Hey, if you're slacks, you go brown boots Ags every
Sometimes
time.
you
Dendi
just
mid
have to
lane
call a
is
spade a
dead.
spade. They're getting destroyed, man. Like, this is... It's a beatdown. It's an absolute beatdown. And it is what it is, you know? Like, sometimes in Dota, you get brooted like this. Minute 10. So, if you don't, say, go for some smokes with your Venge Drow plus Quap or whatever.
Whoa, the arrow completely misses Yapstor with a very uncharacteristic mistake there. Mid lane, though. Treant Protector does fall. Last hero looks to be getting a swap. Matu, this will be a huge kill. They'll get him. Very, very big kill. Last hero will be the trade. Puppy, still Moonlight shadowed.
By the way, just want to point
Fishman
out how
took the brunt of the
disgusting
damage
Brood
here
is
to
with Bloodlust
start.
on.
Yes, he does hit quite fast.
No, not that, how
Enchantress
it
gonna
looks.
fall.
You'll see it later.
All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna call this fight because you just made me very interested. He doesn't have Bloodlust on him, Cinder.
No, he did earlier. You know what it does? It
God.
stretches all of his legs out entirely. I'm not even joking.
It stretches his legs out.
So you see the legs are bent, right?
We have an overgrowth into a sonic wave! Holy jeez, they killed somebody. Looks like Treant Protector will cost him his life. Zai on the cliff will TP out to safety. Nisha will TP out as well as Matu comes in and slaps Fishman right on the back of the head.
And then he got off his remnant. Oh, Matu is still being absolutely disgusting. Oh, now he's fast too.
He's coming.
He has the Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, puts down another web. Is actually taking a lot of damage. This would be a big kill. They get him into the Sonic Wave as well. Will Secret want to continue? The trade was with the Vengeful Spirit. Nisha, not a whole lot of mana to speak of right now. Puppy continuing to get those multicasts off. Treant Protector pops the wand, but will likely go down to the right clicks. And indeed he does.
Yeah, we got the Brood though.
They sure did. What was their net worth lead? Wasn't it didn't they just gain 2k
I think they got
by
more,
losing?
I think they got more bounties maybe.
Fire Blast onto Queen of Pain. The arrow is not in time. Yeah, they've been mistiming them a bit here. Perhaps a little overconfident. Very happy with their Brood pick. We're gonna have a potential team
Oh my
fight
God,
here.
Zai's
Gust
doing so
comes
much
out,
work
but
here.
Secret just continues the pressure. Crystal's already super low, forced to go back into his base. Overgrowth is available. Might have to use it next to his tier 3, but instead they'll just die. 2 dead buybacks on both Drow and the Treant Protector, as Secret will bide their time. We'll reset and probably just go back in. I don't see another... I mean, they are pretty close to a couple items, but they are so far ahead, and they have to know this. To Remnant out, you need like an Orchid or something.
I have to swap into Gust. Basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my
Tree's
goodness.
dead. Yep. That's some damage. Enchantress is, well...
Oh, Dendi's in
but
trouble
there's the
top.
Gust.
Zai.
Okay, we can cast 2 different team fights at the same time. Zai is getting a kill there. Crystallis, looks to be the next death for Bait. The baby swap here for last hero kills Fishman again, and this time it will also cost him his own life, as this was a mega stomp.
Yeah.
And we talked about how the games that we've cast in the past actually looks very similar to this, but this felt possibly more